So what I've done on this, let me zoom in on that, it's still waiting to connect. There we go. So what I've done is, here, Juan, can you just hold the robot like, yay, that'll do, thank you. The part that's putting out the light, I've actually put in a little cardboard tube, so it's just pointing at the ground, such that right now it's not detecting anything, but when I pass my hand in front of there, the light is coming out of this tube, hitting my hand, and bouncing back here to the receiver. So, yay. So if you're not directing the light, or you have too much sensitivity, it's essentially the receiver is going to be detecting light all the time, and it's not going to detect that difference. So to show how to tune it here, go and flop this down, and then Richard, we're gonna pull that one out of there, and hopefully plug it in the right place. It's going to be close to there. Hey, okay. So now we have two just bare boards, and yeah, go ahead and move this around. You can see, okay, there it's detecting, not detecting, detecting. So go ahead and get the little screwdriver from there. And also something to point out, you can see, and this is part of testing it. If it's working correctly, the little light is showing here all the time on the transmitter board. If there's no light here, things are not working correctly. On the other hand, this one, and I'll get this in the, so it's dim, but when that receiver board is detecting a signal, that little red LED is coming on. So one way to test first is, if you've got your robot set up such that I have it plugged into the digital input number 1, is you can get just like a switch that turns on and off, and that way you can make sure that when a signal is detected here, your robot does something. So that's kind of step 1. Step 2 then is to hook this up and to see if it's working. So we've determined that it's working, but let's go ahead and adjust it. So I'll let you get in there with the screwdriver now. And I'll hold this one here. And then let's see. Okay. See how we're not moving the transmitter or the receiver. Richard is turning that little screw, and you can see that it's detecting or not detecting, so he's changing the sensitivity. So it could be that that's to your advantage to make it actually less sensitive. So it requires a little bit of experimentation.
You can see on the edge there.
Yeah, so
Put it on the edge.
So if you're gonna build a line tracker, just be aware of, it's kind of like pointing a flashlight against the wall and you're trying to get the light to bounce back into the receiver, but you don't want a lot of other stuff going on. Normally, and you can look up stuff on the internet, the wonderful internet, most line followers are going to use three detectors, 3 of these circuits, which is why we gave you 3. Yeah. So